And there we go, remember to turn my mic on. Twitch is working a bit quicker. So let's get straight into it. And we're back to the Dome Deck Challenge of Pokeball and Mails. Sweet. Now, to remember where I was up to, something Dreepy Shelgon. I want to say I was just grinding out levels for them. What level are they now? 47 and 43? Let's assume the lake is probably the best place to go. Let's turn this up a little bit for me because it's a bit quiet. And swap to you. Cool. Let's go feint a lot of thunders. Oh, right below me. It's a good sign. He's spawning straight away. Right next to the den. Is that the same thing? Yeah, it is. He spawned right next to the Titan den. Ooh, this is going to take a bit. Let's check my boxes and look for the lucky egg. Wait for the boxes to load because they're so good. Did not realise I had a mushroom on it. And Sandy Shocks had a beast booster? Booster capsule. Wonder what else I got. Just random items on Pokemon as I caught them. Those two. Give to another Pokemon. And give this to Dreepy. Hey, you're right, bud. As I had to jump on today, I got nothing else to really do. Oh god, the frame rate is back to being glorious. Not much, just chill day. Get to look forward to tomorrow. I think, like I said in the message, it was a long day in work, but it was a nice relaxed one today. So I've actually got some effort, and Jay didn't randomly pop around, so that was the other reason. It was a long day in work, and Jay popped around while I was trading over exclusives. So I've got all the Violet exclusives without having to play the other game. Really fight to hit it. Oh yeah, either way I was playing it, just whether it was on stream or off stream. Because I had to do my dumb challenge as I usually do. I've got to finish my sexist decks. And Dreepy 48. I forgot what level Dreepy evolves. Because I know it's stupidly late, but Dragapult isn't that far off, is it? It's like it takes ages to evolve, and then it's pretty quick. 50 and then 60. Oh, it's not that quick though. Dashbun costume. I may need links just to just to see what the hell that is. Also, whoever's making that is working quick. Because the game's been out, what, like 2 weeks? Gimme Ghoul, come on. I've already got Gimme Ghoul's evolution, but he doesn't want to see it. It's weird but intriguing. Mainly I just want to see how well it's done, if I'm honest. What can I say? You're just going to be the one inside the Dashbun this time. I'd love if that was... Now just imagine, because you said it's a bun. It's just going to be a pink Vagabond costume. Pink? Orange? Yeah, same thing. Near enough. If I was colorblind, I'd be right. $49. One more level. And then I've got Drac Cloak. Oh, and I've also seen the Dunbroken. It wasn't too bad. I was waiting in for equipment on it. Got delivered to the wrong office, so that was fun. And I forgot what I was going to say. I sidetracked myself way too quickly reading chat there. Forgot what I was going to say. God, they're just too dense for this. I'm just thinking level 60 is going to take a while. And it's probably the best time to try doing dens. Have you not been feeling too great today? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Let's have a look on the map. Oh, I just avoided that. That Golduck there chasing after me. Oh, and that one's right next to the Glacier Stones. I've got to. He's still recovering. Hey, cheers for the follow, AK. Dance, 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 dance. And I'll remember to go online. Because the amount of times I've searched for... I was going to say raids. Oh yeah, there's still raids. Ooh, that's actually... it's a good one. Let's go online and do this. Yeah, sure, if you want to jump in. Just giving it a second to connect. Den? What? That was actually a good den. What the hell did disappear? Guess I'm looking for another one. Just reset itself as I went online. Another one. Yeah, let's go over here. I thought they reset on the actual day markers. Not just going online and then it freaks out and realises, oh, this is actually a good one. We don't want to give you this right now. Want to make you struggle for it. I should really get bottle caps and everything as well. Because that was a 5-star and I think that may have been a struggle. Might have just been able to do it, but 5 stars were a struggle. Like a Chansey timed me out the other day. What is... that the rock just morphing as I walk up to it. Yeah, 4-star I can do. Let's change Pokemon. Yeah, I think 5-star you can solo. 6-star you definitely need people with you. And I think my other Pokemon are actually in the box. Not this one. Oh, no, Dash one's in that one. I'm missing 2. I'm trying to remember where they are. There they are. Palafin and Scovillain. So poison would be... Oh yeah, I'm best just going Clodsire. And not exiting out the menu. Let anyone join. Oh, yeah, I was just thinking that if we're going to team up, you need a code. Challenges group. Invite rented link code. And the random link code. There you go, I guess. Also, should be alright. It will give decent candies as well. Yeah, just one in friggin' Amaneza sold. 10 million. It's ridiculous for how broken these games are. The fact that they sold a crap ton. And I think they are the best selling games on the Switch, if not of any like Nintendo games in general. I'm not sure that's the smartest move, but okay. Considering it's a poison type. Yeah, I've read the whole article and seen the videos of just a breakdown and people going, this should not have been the biggest release, considering how broken they were. And it just kind of confirms to Nintendo that they can just release crap and it will sell. As long as it's Pokemon, obviously. Okay. Okay, I'm curious. It has a berry. Got the Terra Ray battles are actually quieter than the main game. I'm waiting for some completely broken move to come out of Azurill. Azurill? Azumarill. At least I'm not completely overpowered in just one hit and like a load of raids apparently online. You join them and you just one hit them. Although we're doing it pretty quick. Use like minimal timing. just as per. At least it's not like doing it solo where they will wait for you to attack like the Pokemon you're fighting and the rest of the Pokemon with you. Yeah, for definite. And let's just catch Banette, because why not? Help fill up the decks. Double whammy, it's actually helping. I think I'm like halfway through. I've got all of the new Pokemon at least. I'm just working through all the old ones at this point. And then the evolutions like King Gambit and that. Cheers. My voice is definitely shot today. Nothing's happening. You can probably hear it. Well, maybe. It's a little bit hoarse today. I was proud with the end of it. That's why I clipped it and put it up as a highlight. Yeah, you can try. Maybe the weekend. And hey, gimme go. I think this is the one I couldn't find last time. But not that I couldn't find, that it wouldn't let me go to. Be somewhere here. It's annoying because it's just a... You know what? I'm going to break the habit. I'm not going to look for it. Yeah, I'm not making promises anymore. Sometimes shit just happens. Although this weekend, ironically, like role reversal is gonna kick in this weekend because I've got to wait up to pick my mum up from a Christmas night out for them, like how it usually is. It is also weird because my mum's not one to drink, so the fact that she is actually gonna drink is just weird to me in general. Ooh, 4-star fire type, yeah. Gotta change, but they're just, you know what? My boy Clodsire. He's just my favourite. He's been the MVP of my team for sure through all of this. Especially being able to like pull him out in between like water battles and he just can't be touched. Although the AI is at least smart enough that it used Hydro Pump on him once, healed him, and then it never used a water move again. So they thought something through in the game for once. And, oh, I just remembered I've got a Shogun in my team. Let's see what level that evolves, because that shouldn't actually be far off. I think Salamence is like 50 something when it evolves. Salamence is, oh, literally level 50, not 50 something, dot on 50. Have they confirmed yet whether you can find shinies in these dens as well? Not that it'd be worth it considering some of the other shiny hunting methods that are completely broken that people have found. Which I'm definitely going to try and shiny hunt all forms of Volcarona. Right, okay, so not an Effexor. Makes sense. Yeah, because I've got my shiny Volcarona in Sword and Shield, which I'm 50-50 putting it into home. But then considering it doesn't seem like I'm going to go back to them, I'll probably shove my whole shiny team into home. Yeah, the sandwich shinies are stupid. I'm just glad because you can't Masuda method the... What's it called? Ancient Paradox ones. I was going to say Paradox ones, but you kind of got two forms of Volcarona, the new and the old. Which just means I'm going to have to complete Violet fully because it's right at the end. And get the shiny charm, so whether by the time I do that, I may trade them all over, or at least some of the harder ones. Or maybe wait till home's out and just throw them all in and do that way. Yeah, the only annoying thing is because I need the Herba Mystica, and I haven't got any of those yet. I've still got to go through the 5-star dens, 5 and 6 star, to get them. Not just for like the recipes, getting one of each, but also just being able to get at least 2 of a Herba Mystica to make one of the recipes to at least start the first hunt. Yeah, I'll jump into one, just throw the code in. I'm just going to throw the candies on before I do. Let's show this small candy on it. Ooh, Shotgun is only 6 levels away. 52. Un momento, por favor. Track Luke. And then 8 more levels. Little Dreepy going 120 mile an hour. Let's just very quickly do the moves. And 4 large candy. I'm going to do 2 and see how far I get it. Okay, definitely do the other 2. No, don't learn takedown. 56, 4 levels. Cool. Pokeball. And Terror Raid. Give the menus like half an hour to load. Oh, I did not realise you could look that way for them. That's probably the smarter way to look for dens rather than going around the map, hoping they load. Considering I only want candies. Yeah, it is better. The menus are still more broken than Gen 7, but looking for those raids is way better. And let's swap, because it's electric, to the boy. I also need to put the bottle caps onto all my Pokemon. Or just Clodsire. The only one it seems to ever be using. He's so good. Just give him Water Absorb. And he's amazing. I need to actually look to his moveset because I want to give them all decent movesets now if I'm going to be doing bits of raids. Because I'm probably going to stock up on a load of Herba Mystica. And just power through shiny hunting. Because for whatever DLC comes next, I'm probably going to do a shiny team. Because that was just fun doing it for the Crown Tundra. And considering I got my last one the day before the Crown Tundra came out. Or maybe hours before. Not quite like I did with Scarlet and Violet. And then having like 2 hours sleep before it came out and getting it. I actually managed to get it and squeeze in 6 hours sleep before the DLC came out. How come it scooted backwards? I've never seen that animation. Yeah, you got a bad. I think. Well, Arcanine couldn't get burned. Am I burnt? I don't think so. No. And obviously it's not burnt now. I've only I've seen why you went with the Zoomeril. I was just very confused why I said translate. Translate? Translate. Choose liquidation. Fair enough, just spread that good message. Has it still got health left? So like a sliver. The tiniest sliver. Unless it's already knocked out and just used the move anyway. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was just broken. Yeah, I forgot Azumarill could change when it evolves. Which I feel like that's a bug that became a feature. And it is annoying considering it's such a low rate to get a male one as an Azumarill, the fact that you could still lose it. And then just shove more candies down Dracloak's throat. Just force feed it. Oh, phony fall. Very true, very true. Wrong one, that's boxes. Three more large candy. Eat. 58. 59. It's probably worth giving it one candy. Get out the way. And that's going to be Dragapult done. And then I'm just going to be... I do tend to a little bit more. Just to get those last 6 levels on Shelgon. I definitely didn't forget its name. Sure, let's go. Oh, Dracloak's one of those ones that I didn't like originally, but it's grown on me so much. Yeah, I'm jealous. Yeah, cool. Do that code in. I'll join them. I wish I had the time off to just play Pokemon, but I've got at least 3 weeks before Christmas break and work. I don't know, you know. I could use it for two reasons. One, so I can play more Pokemon, and two, so I have no way of going downstairs and just raiding the cupboards. Because I've been doing that too much recently. Okay, fair enough. Maybe not that bad. Let's see. GK3. WGG. It's right on your branding. Flabs aren't bad, but oh, abs are so good. I need to get them back. That's like my goal for next year. I just got way too busy this year. And just kind of went... Oh wait, this is Psychic, isn't it? Not Fairy. Yeah, it's now just a solid ab. Scald Edge. Just single solid ab. Spare rooms right there. It's probably the cleanest room in the house now thinking of it. Because I don't think anyone's been in that room in the 4 months I've been living here. It's been hoovered, it's been cleaned and untouched. Everywhere else still needs a clean house pair. Yeah, I get a roommate and a dog. Just win-win. I've got OCD, it does not help because it fights with like the ADHD part of my brain. That goes, is it dirty enough? No. I can squint and it looks fine. Don't know what you mean. No ideas. Fight through the attraction. So mobilise by love. Revelation, I don't think I've ever seen that. It's definitely at it, but I've never actually seen that move. Come on, you can do it. Yes! The love didn't win. I'm an abusive partner. You let me down. Now you've got to, just off principle. You've got to make up for what you got wrong. Oh, where are you looking at? Like studying in the UK? Ooh, what's in it for you? It's got to be a very British painting. It just I feel like the way to get anyone to do anything in the UK is just to offer them a pint. Are you going to an actual field rather than like me going into creative field and somehow getting a job? Oh, you always get attention because it starts with 1 pint and then it works to 5 pints and then you're just a bit of a show, but everyone's a show at that point. Yeah, you just got a proper plan for life. You don't. Oh, if you come to the UK, you will very quickly learn what a pint is. Just a pint of lager, beer, whatever. Or if you're not a beer or lager person, you go, yeah, I'll get a pint and then get someone to buy like spirits and mixes. Partial to a bit of rum and coke myself. Aracario Bale style. Kind of like, because I know it doesn't sound a lot, mainly because Americans, I'm not sure if Canadians are the same, but I've noticed they have a lot of like light beers. Just thinking. I lost my train of thought. But both. Yeah, I'll go for it. Why not? I'm pretty much just going to do this until Shargon evolves. Which, see what this large one does. Yeah, cool. Cool. Drop the code, I'll join her. Especially if you're going to be a student over here, you're going to learn to love it. Because that was one of the weird things before I went to uni. I couldn't stand beer. It was definitely a forfeit if I was ever drinking with friends and we were playing games. But just one summer while I was in uni, I was craving a nice cold beer. And that's not me. If I'm to choose any drink, it's going to be like rum and coke or a nice cocktail, preferably something sweet. Just randomly one day I was like, yeah, nice cold pint of Stella. Halfway to like throwing on me wife beater. I forgot what type this was. Think that's right? Yeah. No, don't change, don't change, don't change. I'm having to put too much thought into this. Yeah. I feel like you're gonna have to fight hard to not do any of it. You just kind of learn to deal with addiction. And you're probably gonna do it way too hard one too many nights. And then have to, not from experience, but have to call your housemate after you've ordered takeaway and get them to answer the door because you physically can't move from bed. It'll basically be like you are now, but hungover instead of actually like sick, bed bound. Sober driver is weirdly where I am now. I've done all that and I've almost hit the U-turn. I think lockdown kind of helped because it forced me not to go out and drink with my friends. And the fact that by the time I could drive, I was the only one of my friends who rarely could. And they were a bit more into drinking than I was because what I was drinking was a bit more expensive. Not that much more, but spirits cost more than beer. Now I've just got like shelves full of alcohol because people still assume I am the way I was. Oh, I've got way less money now. I used to, this is a weird thing, I used to feel rich before I got the house and the car and stuff. Now that takes most of my wage and I'm like, oh, I'm now with everyone else. Yeah, take the room, pay rent, ease it off to win-win. Cheap rent rates. What's Shelgon going to be at? Is that 46 now? I think I might be done with dens for time being, depending on what level it goes for. Oh yeah, I forgot these have female and male. It's the only ones I'm kind of missing from the form decks. But I did borrow Sword to get the other forms once I'm done with this. I'll be honest, I do like my own space a bit too much. So not too serious. Yeah, kind of pointless. I gave him the small candies there, and this is kind of a waste, but let's go. Now I'm just... Okay, while this is evolving, I'm going to see if anywhere does a Dashbun costume. Oh, and also remember to hit A. Because even if it's done bad, it's got to be a thing. Okay, don't look up Dashbun costume. Oh no, do. It corrected to Dashing costumes. And then there's just some fan art. But little cute Dashing costumes, oh my god. It's just making me want a dog now. And God, I'd love a dog. I just physically am not here enough and it would be cruel on the dog. Especially after mine and my brother's dog. I'm like, yeah, I can do it. It's just not fair to the dog. I had to stop myself a while ago. Because I got into one of those moods where I just started looking up like, how much would a dog be? Because ideally, I'd love a husky. That's like my dream dog. And then as I looked them up, one came up, good price, not too much, but also it was like proper black and white and had like heterochromic eyes. and one was green and one was blue, and the sheer amount of will force it took not to just message me like how much where when. Let's go cover night. Just says the Eastern Pole there. And it'd keep me active. Or it wouldn't, and I'd just get lazy and break out like the longboards. Just get on a longboard, put the husky on the lead and just have it pull me along the roads. It'd save me on petrol. I'd just have the husky run me to work and it'd just become the office dog. And now I've said it, I kind of want to look up huskies. Yeah, it'd do the cardio, it'd strip me, think of the words, it would work off all the excess stuff. Because I'm going away around New Year, so I need that weird Christmas bod. Christmas/summer bod. I don't get to just put on winter weight. Because I'm still going to be on the beach. I was going to say it was going to strip me down. I was like, nope. I just like hit the eject button straight away. Let's get Honchko. Although, is that not half the reason to like get in shape and lose weight? It's just to look at yourself naked and go, I'd fuck me. That's like my check before I go out. Like, works, nights out, drink with friends, whatever. Before I leave, look in the mirror and go, I'd fuck me. And then by the end of the night, it's like, oh, I'm the only one who would. Is that? Oh, Lucario. Nice. Save me doing a friendship evolution for Riolu. Have I got a Riolu? Gonna catch Lucario, and then I think I already might have a Riolu. And it looks like I'm just lobbing balls. I forgot to swap to Gallade. Why is it doing the camera control now? That's just odd. It's appreciated. To be honest, what am I thinking? I had this planned because I want to do two things. One of them is I'm always planning a trip to like the what do they call them? Not reservation, like whatever the forested area, like natural. Okay, words are eluding me right now. I'm to Google. I'm planning a trip basically around like Banff and those kind of areas. Is one of the big holidays I want to do, and one of them is like a road trip up the west side of America. Are two of the big holidays I'm planning. I don't know why that was in my head. I got so confused. If you couldn't tell, I am very much just in like chill mode. I'd take everyone I could, because a big holiday like that just sounds fun. I'm kind of going a half sort of big holiday for next year. Oh, and I've already got Riolu, nice. Which we're planning a snowboarding / skiing trip to somewhere. It's looking like the south of France at the minute. The world's fucked up. You may get more depressed if you leave. The irony that you want to get out, and I'm like, let me get in. I need to get out of the fucked up UK. Not quite to America at this point. See how America levels off after the election. Like, that's really going to determine what I do in 2024. Ooh, I don't know. I think we're pretty much on par. I'm not going to fight to be the worst, but... Oh, wait. Oh, no, man. The humps just look weird. Yeah. I'm not going to fight to be the worst, but they kind of seem on equal footing right now. Considering we don't know even what we're doing with our government, you've at least got one. Let's compromise and just get drunk and just deal with life the way everyone else does. It seems to work for everyone else. They seem a lot happier. Oh. Where is this Corviknight? That sounds like a solid fucking plan. Corviknight, where you go? It's not going to spawn in the base. Will it spawn in the bamboo forest? The randomly out of place bamboo forest in Spain? Oh, and now Cricketune spawns. Although it is nighttime. I was looking for Cricketune in the middle of the day. It just obviously took a while. There's Bishop. He's not. No. Oh, cool. No worries. Catch you in a sec. Oh god, the frame rate is actually dipped. The bamboo forest hasn't been bad. Unless it's just docked. It freaks out. Corviknight, where are you? I mean, I'm finding a ton of items. There's an Indeedee, there's another Riolu. Lycanroc. Action Fracture. Actually, just thinking about it. If there's a random Corviknight raid. Ooh, not that lucky. It's worth a check. I think Corviknight's going to be easier to find in a day. But as far as I know, there's no way to skip time. And I don't think I've ever seen a Corviknight spawn here. Just jump over all the lakes. I'm not going to go after that Gimme Go. I'm going to fight the edge. Oh, no, move. See, I know items respawn. I still haven't fully worked out whether moves respawn. Oh, and I've been sitting on my foot long enough. It's getting the tingles. It's waking up. It's raining. Get the item and then I'm probably going to catch Soul's Book if it doesn't lead me all the way around the cliff with items. Which it's looking like it's gonna. Which might actually be a shout. Because it just says Eastern Paldea. What's this? I don't think I've been in this cave. Or have I? I think this is one with like Frenzy Plant and all those. Frenzy Plant, Blastbane, and Hydra Cannon. Let's just catch all these. These are a load of Pokemon that I don't already have. And I still did not swap the Pokemon. At least the Rocky Helmet's putting in some chip damage for me. Chip damage until it uses Roost. One down. The Spoink and oh. I'm still tech family guru. Get messages being like, can I add the printer to the old laptop? Tonight. Let's see whether I get cut off short tonight. So I'm not sure if what my mum needs printing off is urgent or not. I'm trying to put it off till tomorrow after work. But if it's urgent, I may just have to get off and pop around. And I didn't swap to Gallade again. Oh, that was an easy one. And Grumpig, be good to me. Ah, it's not going to be good to me. Are there any over there that I need? No, I've caught all of those. Wait. What's this? Rufflet? I think I need Rufflet. Yep. And again, did not bother swapping to Gallade. Come on, stay in. Nope. I'm hoping it... Yep, attack me. Chip damage from Rocky Helmet. And moment of truth, does she need it doing tonight? Okay, sweet. I can do that tomorrow. That's just something I've got to remember to do on my way back. Uno, Dio, Tria, I think I get both for... I just get one for my Lycanroc. Because if I'm going to do living deck stuff, I'm going to do stuff that I can shove in now. So probably do those in Sword and Shield while I'm cleaning up forms. But I still think I'm missing Lycanroc in general. Yeah. No. Dio. Nope, just him. Thank God for Rock Slide's inaccuracy. Don't you... Wait, if it uses Roll, does it disappear? It's a good question. Because Raw should just technically make me go. But then it would still be there. So Raw's kind of pointless. At least out of a battle context. For wild Pokemon, it's a bit different. Hey, it's forced me into Gallade. And just Varoom in the background. Uno, Dio, Tria, Tessera. I love how that's weirdly fun for me to do. But to anyone who speaks Greek, it's just kind of like they're going to be go 1, 2, 3, 4. It just sounds weird. God damn it, Varoom. See what you'd be like? I can't tell if it's serious or not. Because if it's anything like me and what I do, and how we ended up booking the family holiday over New Year, that is exactly how it happened. We made a joke, and then we're like, but what if we did go on holiday over New Year? And then that... Now it's all booked. Now all I have to do is pack the suitcase. See, I'm not... We know this. I'm not down with the kids. I don't know these fancy internet lingos. I'm too old, apparently. And I'm internet old. Considered like middle age on the internet if you're like 16. I think you're old on the internet at this point. Yeah. That's just a fact of life now that you have to accept. You are internet old. Kids on the internet don't even remember like original YouTube. They don't remember YouTube going from like 4:3 to widescreen and how that was revolutionary. Black and white era. Maybe not that far back, but the 480p was high resolution era. Which still baffles me. I'd see 480p and go, God, that's clear. Now I'll look at my TV and go, ooh, it's not in 4K. Might not watch this one. Oh, are we talking Pokemon ears? Because that was weirdly when I like dropped off was black and white. Like, I've got black and white and I've played through them. I've still never played through black and white 2. Let this Grumpig be... Grumpig? You okay? Grumpig. Okay, now I can encounter it. It's weirdly on like my list of things I want to do is 1, play black and white 2, and then start filling out my collection of just games over the years with all the ones that I didn't end up getting. So I got white for black and white. Obviously want to get black. Yeah, I go into spurts now when I'm watching stuff, because I'll get really into watching a TV series, but then I've got a real short attention span, so it's like one series and then just on to whatever's on YouTube, and then I'll play games or music. Oh yeah, I don't actually... The first thing I did when I moved into my house, well, moved in is it's stretching a bit. When I first got the house is I ripped out all the aerial wires and satellite cables and took the dish off the wall, because no one watches normal TV anymore when you can just choose when to watch and what to watch. It's on the TV. Yeah, God, not paying like hundreds for Sky. Well, technically, with all the subscriptions adding up and continue to pay monthly, it maybe works out about the same, but it's just a better experience. TV on the ground, like, I'm imagining full-on student living, like, there's no couch, or the TV is on the ground and no TV stand, because I've done that as well. Sometimes you just can't justify a TV stand. You'd rather put that extra money into a bigger, better TV. Have I got a Chansey? There's day 4 Rock. It is just... Wait, one sec. I've got to check this because I can't remember if Chansey is 100% female. I feel like Happiny is, so Chansey is. I think I'm remembering Happiny right. Yeah. Yeah, just proper, like... It's a vibe, because you imagine all the lo-fi, like, art and that. It's kind of got that Asian vibe of TV on the floor. Where... False swipe first. TV on the floor, sit on a cushion, wrap yourself in a nice big blanket. Low lights, rain on the TV in the background. Vibe. Wait. Oh, we used a recoil move, goddammit. I'm a proud floor sitter until my foot goes numb. Mainly because I've got a couch that was given to me as like an interim couch, and it's leather, and I don't like leather couches. But I've just got to deal with it because I am also getting old. I'm like, oh, my back. I have spinal issues and I'm 26. Well, not spinal. My shoulders do me in more. See, I've got nice European pad on the buttocks. The only reason I look thinner than I am, because I hold weight in the European areas. I got those hips. Do you ever get it where, like, you'll have your knee bent in a weird way where then as soon as you strain it, it'll go into like a spasm? Yeah, we all wish we were a bit taller. I'm only, what, maybe 3-4 inches taller. Just thank God I'm average height for the UK. Although I think everyone says they are the average height, whether you're big or small. Here's Pyro, still missing Litleo. Also, I'd be slimmer if I didn't have the metabolism of what every measurement machine tells me is like a teenager, like anywhere between 13 and 16. And I'm just waiting for my metabolism to kick in properly and tell me I'm like 26. Yeah, I think 5'3" is tending to the shorter end of average. Where's Litleo? Yeah, at some point you just give up. Like, even when I'm in the fitness phase of like just going hard on it, I don't even bother weighing myself. Because like you're saying, it just fluctuates so much. I just kind of go, yeah, I like the way I look. I don't feel unhealthy. I'm good. Is this... Wait, I think I already caught a little Leo. See, I love tight-fitting clothes a bit too much. Like skinny jeans all day long. I'm my own worst enemy. Tight-fitting clothes, even jumpers. Like a good-fitting jumper. So nice. Gives you a nice little hug. Exactly. So when you do put in the effort, it pays off. Although at that point, you always contemplate just not wearing it. And you're like, no, I have to be so... It has to be socially acceptable. That's what I was looking for. I can't just go around topless everywhere. Because I tend to get too confident too fast. They're just having a little vibrate in the corner. See, to be fair, it would not be a loss. Because I've also been like, between losing the weight and getting the house, I have not bought in anything from a wardrobe. So I need to like go through and get everything that fits. Because I went from a solid medium to everything needs to be a small. Because I'm that kind of size where as soon as I lost the weight, I stopped. It's just definitely small. And like I say, I need everything fitted. So even if something still fits as a medium, but it's not snug, I'm not comfortable in it and I just won't wear it. To where now I organise my clothes in my good clothes that I wear every day and my reserve clothes for when I just haven't done the washing. They are two separate piles in my wardrobe now. That's a huge swing. Like, is that just natural? Is that like making an effort in between? It's actually just making me, the more I'm talking about it, and it's giving me the drive to get more properly into shape and not just being like, yeah, I make a little bit of an effort. Like actually start going to the gym again, going for runs. The caffeine addiction probably helps. If you ever need energy, you just go for a coffee instead. That I'm now teaching bad habits. This is stuff like people with eating disorders start saying. Like me and my sisters jokingly will say, yeah, just instead of a meal, just have like chewing gum. Fully like being half serious, and then we're like, nah, stop it. Is that something you've cut out? There's one thing that I feel like I've cut out since I was like 14 that has actually helped me stay a pretty regular shape, which is I just don't eat chocolate. I used to give myself the out of only having like hot chocolate or stuff like that. Now I don't really have that because I've just substituted that with coffee, if I'm honest. Yeah, it's rough, and because there's eating disorders have been in my family, so I've got to be like overly conscious to not slip into it. Because I know I could go that way so easily. Yeah, the best motivation, trying to get boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Or just if you mean you're not bothered, just trying to impress people in general. Yeah, it's a lot easier for you to cut out chocolate when it's actively working against your body when you eat it. It used to be like religiously, I'd get home from school and just go in the fridge, it'd always be like chocolate and sweets in the fridge. And that's every day. There was that before dinner, get one after dinner, and just generally have snacks and stuff. And I was never big, but I held it where people didn't see it, and it just made me feel worse. And then randomly, the two weren't connected. But when I was about like 13, 14, I had to get teeth pulled out so my wisdom teeth could come through. And just for some reason around then, I knew it didn't make a difference to why they had to come out. But just decided not to have chocolate from that point, and now I'm like 12 years on. Yeah, finding someone you genuinely, that's my issue. People don't get my interest, and then I also feel like this is just me beating myself down. I don't feel like I hold people's interest either, but I'm also someone who is aware they can't take a compliment, so that's just my own thing. Caffeine's... Oh, I could never give up caffeine now. Which is weird because I used to actually hate coffee. But through uni, someone just said, oh, have a mocha. It's a hot chocolate with a shot of coffee in. So I had it and I liked it. And then eventually I started getting 2 shots of espresso in it instead of just 1. And then I just took the hot chocolate out in general and just started getting coffees, and now I'm addicted. Okay. Yep, fair enough. I get that sort of. Some people just have a type, and that type also can like blur a line between some of those can be friends, some of those are partners. It just depends on everything else, how you get on with that person. Because I've had girls that get on with me and I think we're like best friends. And we're clearly like each other's types, but they've been a best friend to me and they've wanted it to be more on their end. It's just finding where the line stops for the both of you, but then also, and it's a hard conversation to have, is talking that through and just having that understanding. I mean, I've had weird relationships where it's been like higher ups and they've came out to me on night out and I've had to be like, no, don't, it's not that way, and I really appreciate it, but just we're friends and that's as far as it goes. And after that, it's great. You just need to have that hard, sometimes awkward conversation with people, and sometimes it just blows up in your face and you never see that person ever again, and you just got to accept that. I've been scarred one too many times by that. Anyone else graphite? I've got graphite. What am I looking for? I was looking for Corviknight, but I just can't find him. Kamala. Oh yeah, Kamala's in a tree. Of course, it's Sarua. I feel like exactly what you just said is why, oh, speaking of Kamala in a tree, is why I can be a bit quieter when people meet me in person. Just because I used to come off that way a lot. And I just kind of like sit back now and just, if that, they pique my interest, I ease it in now. Which I really feel like I don't want to. I like being a bit more boisterous. But I'm too into the practice of being quiet now. And I've given myself too many excuses. Like I always give myself the excuse of, oh, my voice is just really kind of quiet and mumbly and deep and people don't really understand me. Like you do not want to know the mic setting I've got to make it so it's not just pure mumble. Yeah, well, I give up with people if they're ever like that. people either accept the way I am or they can go fuck themselves. Because people used to... There's actually a girl in my old place who was like, oh, you're actually really quiet. But then when we were on a night out, she's like, I fucking love you. And we were like best friends after that. Yeah, people just have to accept if you're quiet. And the fact that it's just being open if people do talk to you. And not just saying like a one-line response. Because that can come off the opposite way. And people think you're actively just dismissing their efforts. Did I? I think I caught a Kamala. Yeah. Sometimes people just bring out because you get comfortable around them. I didn't. Okay. I've got to go back and hope it didn't despawn. And I've got a dog trio. Oh, it's gone. Forget. Nope. I hit A1 too many times. Yeah, I definitely have a warming up period with people. It was a funny one with my brother-in-law. That's who Jay is. He's my brother's partner. Now married. Go for them, boohoo. Not to be dismissive. Love him to death. But it was one of those where my brother went to like... So I met him properly and we went out for like nights out, had drinks. And as soon as we found out we were both into Pokemon, you couldn't shut us both up. My brother couldn't get a word in edgeways because we instantly like warmed up to each other and just relaxed. There's no like weird awkward wall of trying to do small talk. It's like, oh, this one thing, we can cut straight to the chase. We don't need any of the awkward conversation in the middle. To the point where now he comes round to mine without my brother and we just chill and play games just like mates. It's kind of nice. That's why I'm low-key trying to get one of my friends to move up from Bristol to Liverpool very slowly. But he's resistant at the moment. Because he's got a girlfriend. Women, am I right? You've got me, you know, whenever I pop on stream or like if you just want to message me. Mimikyu I haven't got. Get legit, that's what I do. My brother was in work when Pokemon came out, so I just went round to my brother's and saw his partner. And we just played Pokemon when it came out. Didn't even bother going to see my brother. I barely use Discord in general. So you were actually kind of lucky to get a message off me then. I think I only actually use it on my phone. It's never weirdly on desktop. Unless I've made an effort to like organise talk and been playing games with my friend in Bristol. Which I need to message him. We haven't actually played in like a week or so. You'll feel honoured until you don't get a message like, oh, I'm one of the rabble. I'm one of like everyone else now. It's like I don't know how I'd take that from the other perspective. It's gonna be a Zorua. Yeah, and then it's wait. That's actually a Kamala, not in the tree. Weird. It's a real odd one with talking this way because it still feels like I'm talking to thin air, but then I see the replies. Like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's just an odd thing to do. And Galade's asleep. This is a reverse. What should we... I can't actually put Kamala to sleep though, because I just remembered its ability. I would have had repeats of every time I tried to put a Pokemon to sleep with electric terrain. Yeah, it's... How do I explain it? Because I feel like I get second-hand awkwardness from, like, moment to, like, quiet in a conversation, because they don't personally bother me, but I describe myself as a listener. But I feel like other people have a lull in the conversation and they need to fill it, and I almost feel awkward for them. I feel like that's my issue. Where that's why I know I'm like comfortable with someone. Almost like when you're both sitting there and no one feels like they have to talk. You can just kind of both sit there and quiet and just speak when you feel like you need to. That's how people should probably tell when they're comfortable with me. Yeah, you're just on to do the thing you want to do and then you're gone. It's nothing against each other. You're happy doing raids and everything. But then you're not trying to fill gaps. It's kind of, we're going to go do something else. You're not awkwardly staying. Almost like when you're trying to leave a conversation but it hasn't come to an end, but you clearly both want to go. You're not trying to do that. You're both just honest with each other. It's just how people should be. I wish more people could just go, and I'm done. Bang. Gone. Yeah, it's when people stop talking to people by names and just generally call it chat because it is a wall of text. And you're not properly reading it. Like, even just you talking in chat, my focus is like 50-50, but mostly on one thing. Like, they're not fully paying attention to chat and they might catch one thing scrolling by. Yeah, it is. It's good that you can be honest in that way. Because most people will just drag them to and go, God, that was miserable. And then you just don't feel like doing it again. Even if you did have fun in the first bit, sticking around ruins it. If you're a blunt person, you will fit in so well if you come to the UK. That's us through and through. If you're being a twat or you're looking a bit off, like like someone came in to work the other day and the first thing he said to him was like, oh, hi, how you doing? It's like, you look rough. What? Okay, what's the worst thing you put your foot in on a phone call by just being blunt and someone's been like, you shouldn't have. Because people, I've got a good enough filter where I kind of know how to stay quiet at this point, but people, when they've got me a bit drunk, I put my foot in it. And someone got me just on the line of... I just about had the filter, but they could tell I wanted to say something. Yeah, okay, yeah, stuff like that. Oh, yeah. But at least they know you're not going to be fake with them and just kind of... Because sometimes you need the effort to help someone when they call you in times like that. But yeah, on this night out, he could tell I wanted to say something, so he's like, okay, I'm going to give you one question. I won't get offended. I won't judge. Just ask me something. And it was New Year's Eve, and I went, why are you out with me and people from work and not your wife? And he kind of went, oh shit, well. And then it all came out. Because I'm a listener and I pay attention to things. And that was his whole... that's how he came out to me. Oh, it's always when you get the drunk calls and people just call for attention. Yeah. I hate those calls, which is generally why I'm not a phone call person. Unless it's... I will just call people and be like, hi, I need this, and bye. Kind of like what you're saying. Like, this is all I want right now, and I'm done. Okay, I need to find this Culver Squire. Where the hell is it? I found tons of them. Oh! Good night. I feel like that's a double-edged sword. Like, maybe you should talk about more of that. Maybe not when you're drunk, but just talk about more of that in general. Even just a little bit. Maybe not public in chat when people can drop in. But you know what I mean. Or as has been the more common thing recently, which is actually great, is just therapy. It works wonders. Just being able to vent every now and again to someone. Like when I was going through all the stuff of like, I was being made redundant from a job and had to work all that out. I just went round to my brothers again, we were real close, and just vented to a little bit because I needed to talk to someone about it. It just feels good to get stuff off your chest, soberly, specifically. Yeah, I could relate that so much. There's so many things like, I know this is good, I know it'd be better for me, but I still don't want to do it. Drunk cry. God, if you knew me in person, I can count the amount of times I've cried in the past decade on one hand. I'm not very much a crier, which is why people love and hate me. I can come off quite cold, but I'm logical with things. I will try and work things out before I get emotional. And I will cry more out of frustration than like being sad. I can be like, why the fuck can't I solve it? Fucking, and I get angry crying if I do. See, I don't think I've ever cried publicly. But again, that's just me being kind of cold and like, not logistical, wrong, just logical about things, which I feel is, it sounds like something people say to try and sound bigger than they are, but it's also not a great thing. It's one of those things I wish I could watch like an emotional movie and it'd actually make me well up a bit, but no. Like I had friends when Endgame came out and they were crying in the theatre, like, was it? Infinity War Part 2 Endgame. Whatever it was, I forgot. Like, I wish I could get that invested in a film and the characters, but I just can't. I always have that separation in my head. I wish. I just sound like a machine. See, yeah. I just don't get that investment. Like, I can appreciate the storytelling and kind of the art of it, but I just don't get the investment. But that's just my own weird thing. I think same, I probably need to go see a therapist. And to be like, why can't I cry? And to be like, well, you're a broken person. We'll send you off and we'll fix you in like 2 to 3 working days. Fair enough. I'm not going to pry into that one. You can, can out you in the stomach. That's what I'm gonna out you so hard. Just use the noise. I'm gonna you in the face. So, yeah, that's what I thought, but I kind of like the onomatopoeia of it. I just kind of kaplunked the box on the floor and then it broke. It's just fun, and I love the fact that it can confuse people as well if I started talking like that. I had a friend who actively told me to stop texting him in a certain way because it would confuse him and it was starting to frustrate him more. Because I'd start texting him but drop all the vowels. So like if it was something, like if you say it without the vowels, it still comes off right, like what you just said. Like I didn't notice to, and it. You kind of get the gist when you say it out loud, but reading it, it just looks like complete gibberish and it was breaking his brain, and it does not help that he's dyslexic. Yeah, pretty much. And the fact that I could just read that straight away. Yeah, just dyslexic would kick off. He's like, just fucking stop or I will not talk to you ever again. I'm not evil. I'd stop most of the time. Unless I wanted to wind them up a little bit. And then I'd obviously do it again. Because you've always got to try and wind people up. Because it shows you know them a bit more. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Like, my sister, love her to death. But for all the shit she did to me as a kid, now I'm bigger and I'm stronger than her. I've got to give her a little squeeze and just be like, fuck you for hanging me over the banister. Which did not help, because that's how I found out she was pregnant. I gave her a squeeze and she's like, no, don't squeeze me. And you've got a nephew coming. I was like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't squeeze the baby. Yeah. But now I've got a story from it. It's always good to be a little bit of a dick. God, my brain just took that 2 ways. My brain went, it's always good to be a little bit of a dick, and then the filter wanted it to not come up, but it went, it's okay to have a little dick, it's fine, size doesn't matter. That's the type of stuff I'd say around people who I'm comfortable around. Or just like that's the weird bit. I just realised what it was. This is weird because I'm talking to myself, so there is no filter. It's almost like a loop because no one's talking to me, even though I'm talking technically to you. So I'll just say all the jokes that are in my head because I'm saying them technically to myself. That's a weird disconnect. I feel like just let it go. Because if you're not like an affiliate, or you don't have your VOD staying up, it's gone after a certain time. Like, I'm not big enough for people to start taking stuff off the stream and archiving it forever and clipping stuff. So I feel like I can just say what I want. Also, I feel like I'm past that point in my life where I'm bothered about like being embarrassed about stuff I've made. Like, I've passed that teenage point in my life. Like, I used to have a YouTube channel that I just deleted everything from while I was going through university. All deleted. But now I'm not bothered about streams and stuff staying up and that kind of thing. I'm past that. I highlighted the singing it's there. Which I did realise, like, because I was singing, as everyone does, in the car on the way home, giving it all the beans. And I need to get back into practice, especially because it's winter, and when your vocal cords get colder, they get tighter. So I just need to like warm them up before I start. Oh, nice! Probably got in higher quality. I do need to. I'm 50-50 with uploading a stream somewhere, just because I like having an. Is that? I almost missed that. I thought it was a shadow, just making it look different. The question is, male? No. My shinies are never male. Hey! I don't know what you mean by we're twins. Did you evolve it straight away is the question. Actually, what does shiny Copperajah look like? Because as much as personally, I hate Copperajah as a design. Cuffant gets away with it, but I'm still not a big fan of that. Shiny Copperajah is... of course, Bulbapedia doesn't show me. Cerebi. It's just more green. I guess I like it more because the colours match. But even then, it's just... it's a box on legs at the end of the day. The tusk is... tusk? Trunk and technically tusks are the best bit about the design. Get in the ball. At least this can't take it out. No worries. I think I'm gonna go get a drink myself in a minute. Dria. Oh, come on. Stay in the ball, please. Oh, it's getting 3 shakes every time. And this one, I'm calling it. Critical capture. That's because I called it. And I think I needed a Cuffant. And Vader, like the shinies that I've got off stream. I've actually got one on stream for once. Okay, I'm gonna go get a drink. So I'll be back in a sec. And fade. You could hear that from like downstairs. Just kind of what I do. And camera. There we go. Oh, I want to train. I'd just like to know how people can hear me through the house. Or I've just got the gain set. I thought I had the gain settings really low if you could hear me singing from downstairs. Ooh, vault up, need you. Ah, I can see my own face. No, I'm covering the screenplay. Yeah, good bit of Black Bear by the Beatles. Can't go wrong with it. Such a good song. If you've never listened to the Beatles properly, just give them a try. I used to hate them for the sake of, I'm from Liverpool, everyone loves the Beatles in Liverpool, so I used to hate them for the sake of everyone loved them. But then I gave them a shot and they span such a range. You can find at least something that you like. Did I catch a turtle? I think I did. Yes, I did. What did I just do? The Sandile? Not Sandile. I'm not looking. Silicobra. Yeah, here we go. I remembered it. Is that Earthworm a different colour? Or is it just a different angle? I can't tell. So while I'm trying to catch this, let's obviously look up Earthworm shiny. Now I've seen one, I feel like I'm going to be on edge looking for others. Oh no, it's blue, never mind, there's going to be no in here, I'm just looking at it from a different angle. Unless I walk up and the top of the red head suddenly turns blue. I've caught so many other Pokemon, I'm not a Corviknight. Which should theoretically be way more common. Gothant, no Caparosha. Ooh, Growlithe I don't have. I really need to get to a Pokemon Center as well. Oh. What happened there? Okay. Find out if it catches in a sec. What? Is that a big old pink Azumarill? Oh no, Azumarill's gold. Oh, I love that shiny. I'm so jealous. It used agility. Yeah, random broken graphics. Anyway, I wasn't a big glitch. No, just go into it and delete. Oh my god, I just I need to show this. I caught the smallest Sunflora the other day. It's so tiny. I think it's about the size of a sunken. And I need to actually get it out and see if it's still that small, like if it's maintained the size. I was actually glad that the first one got away because I found the tiny one. Let's go through my box and see. See the size compared to a cuff ant. Wait, there you are. Is it still tiny? Yeah, it's still pretty small. I'm not sure it's as small as it was there. Because I'm not sure if they maintain the sizes after you catch them. There we go. Kilowattrel. Diglett, I'm sure I've got. I've definitely got the other two. Roly-Poly. Carkol I could use. They're going to be some up the hill. There's a random cave there I don't think I've been in. Speaking of Carkol, there's two here. One of them has to meet my weird requirements, and it's not this one. This one? Nope. I feel like this game knows me. Especially when I was trying to catch a Salandit, and considering they are 1% chances to be female, the first one I ran into trying to catch was a female. And I've got to remember I already have a Ghastly. It's Haunted that I don't have. Okay, now let's see what's in this cave before I move on. It's just... something probably was in this cave that I've already picked up. I'm hearing a weird noise. What's on top? Is it just Orthworm? Varoon. Diglett. Yeah, it's all stuff I've got. What's down the hole? Anything I need down the hole? Let's give me a go. I'm going to try not to get it. Resist the edge. I just saw it. Fight the addiction. Don't do it. I've heard something in here. There's something... yeah, there's cries in here. But I feel like it's just echoing from outside. Copperajah loves her. Meowth. I need something new. Carkol. And run. I've learned that if you... all Pokemon in this are like T-Rexes from Jurassic Park. If you just don't move, they don't see you. And it started raining. No. Nope. That'd just be so much easier if I had something like a Galley with False Swipe and Hypnosis. Wouldn't that be convenient? Okay, after this, I'm definitely going to a Pokemon Center. No. Well, I may have, but I knew Gallade already had false swipe as a lane move, so it just made it remember it. Just caught one in the wild. I have not been back to the school. I think I've only done... Actually, no, I did the biology lessons. I just haven't been to that room. Although I only did up to the midterm to learn about the breeding. Which... Although... What did I just... I'm going to kill it now, aren't I? Oh, thank God. I accidentally had to move. So I'll be happy about process. Yeah. Apparently I need to go through whatever Jacques' lessons are for the Pokedex once I beat it. To get the shiny charm. It's like his mission. And apparently the history lessons I've been recommended to do before I catch the ruined Pokemon. Because it shines a bit of light on them and what they are and why they are. Because I've already got all the stakes. They're just ready to be caught once I'm done. I'm having them as a nice little wrap up, kind of like I did with Arceus and Olivindex. Resist. Not getting the gimme go. Oh, weird bit. I said I go to the Pokemon Center. I'm going to the Pokemon Center. I got distracted for a little bit. But to the center I go. Mainly because I need to get out of this area and actually find a Corviknight. Not Corviknight, Corvisquire. If I find a Corvisquire and a Corviknight at the same time, bonus. To feel like they're around here. I feel like I remember they're weirdly up the hill but then down the side and on that patch. If this is that same area I'm thinking of. Nope, it is not. Another shiny Azumarill. Are you joking? That's ridiculous chances if it is. Not only for another shiny, but if it's the same one. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, and I'm jealous of the shiny charm. Is it 512 for the outbreaks? I didn't realise that took the odds down as well. I thought it just upped the chances because you saw more of them. Finally a Corvisquire. Nice. I'm still probably going to do the sandwich method for Volcarona. Alright, for the trade. I like all my shinies to be mine. I'm weird that way. Shinies I feel only have the... They only feel good if you've put the effort in to get them. Like even some of the event shinies I don't... Oh sorry, you need the trade evos. Yeah, I can hop on. Happy with them. Yeah, some of the event shinies like Shiny Eternatus, I'm just like, I've got it. But it doesn't feel nearly as good as my Steelix or something like that. It's got my Corvisquire. I'll do those trade evos and then I'm on to Corviknight. After whatever. Is it Rockety? Just stay on top of the rock. 4, 5, 8, 3, 6, 9, 5, 6. Settling. 4, 5, 8, 3, 6, 5, 9, 6. Get ready to get the most random Pokemon ever. And I don't want to know what... Well, I guess I'll know what's being traded. Want to see it. I think it's going to be a surprise when it comes along. See what you're working on. I never trade it back. Kidding. I keyed. There is 4, 5, 8, 3, 6, 5, 9, 6. Yeah, I did that right. 6, 5, 6, 9, 5, 6. I did that wrong. My bad. Maybe. What random one to send? Shiny cover. Vault up. What? I was just spamming through it. You just send it through just to show off. It looks so good though. Freaking golden egg. Because of the typing, I've been tempted to look for one myself. Okay. I mean, thanks, I guess. I don't know what to say. I got my little memory box. It's actually, I can't change that name now. It's going to go next to the starters that I got as well. Little memory box. I don't know why I didn't see that. You said you had the shiny charm as well. Thanks, yeah. Good, I guess back to finishing the decks. And I can work on repaying the favour. Make it sound so malicious. Oh my god, I'm up to 16 boxes finally. Yeah, it's going to go next to Scarada and Quackerville. Because they were the two that the guy traded me when he randomly came into the stream. My little memory box. That one may not go into home. That's got to stay as memories. Because I know if it goes into home, I'd forget why it was a... Have I got a Marrow? Randomly, now it's here. Let's just see. Because I don't think I had an Azumarill. I think you actually helped complete the deck, sir. Double whammy. Level 100, I want to see bottle caps on it. I want to see be competitively viable. Eviolite and all. Let's check where to get Corviknight. Corviknight's habitat is unknown, but I've definitely seen it places. But where? It'd be like... Is Corviknight down in Area 0? Feel like I'm remembering that right. Down, 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 down. Area 0. Ominously quiet. Hey, my brain remembered something useful for once and not just random Yu-Gi-Oh card names that I'll never need in my life because I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh. It'll just be every now and again, my friend will say a Yu-Gi-Oh card and I'll be like, oh, I know that one for some reason. You can also play with this and you have this strategy and like, why do I know this? Why is this taking up space in my brain? Yeah, it's like, oh, I know the blue eyes one. Then you've also got red eyes black dragon, and you've got red eyes black metal dragon, and you've got red eyes baby dragon. And I'm like, why do I know all these forms? This, oh yeah, it was outside, wasn't it? My instinct was just to come down to the bottom one. Although, well, I have to remember, Zvylos is down there. Or Zvylos. Because I still gotta get High Dragon. Because, what is it? Iron Jugulus? I think it doesn't count as High Dragon. Which I still think they should get proper names. I don't like them having the weird two weird names. Screamtail, Slitherwing. That's a Venomoth. I do need a Venomoth. There's a Sandy Shocks over there. I'm not sure what they call them now because they're clearly like... oh, waity. Yeah. They're clearly Tyranitar, but I mean they could just go the way of like Wiglet and stuff like that. Just change it very slightly. Yeah, I can catch that one for you. Wait. You got me second guessing, you know. I will. But I'm gonna be presumptuous. And obviously I've got to catch in a Pokeball. That's a funny thing. It's weirdly, once my brother-in-law started doing it, because with the game you got like a code for 100 Pokeballs, so it's like, well, just throw them in now, and then I've got a load of balls to catch at the start of the game. He finished the game kind of doing half of my challenge, where he now wants everything caught in a Pokeball. Not quite everything being male, but he's like, well, I started and I kind of just kept going once I used all 100. To the point where he's like, can you just catch a Slitherwing in a Pokeball for me because I caught one in an Ultra Ball and it doesn't look right. I did heal actually. I just remembered. I'll swap out to Gallade and make an easier catch. Pokemons and Gallade. I thought it took like the ferrofluid for the hair. It's Hypnosis. It is weird for me the fact that usually when I'm doing this I turn off the animations, but for this game I just haven't. No. Nope. It just had the sleepy eyes for a second. Or it just blinked. I feel like I just saw it blink and thought it had the sleep eyes. Because it will frustrate me till the day they actually put it back in. The fact that they don't have the closed eyes for when they're asleep. I know it's not the first time I brought it up either. It just annoys me that much. Hey. Whenever you want, I'll send that over to you. I'm just going to do it. Corviknight. Jump into you. Friggin' hell, he jumped for miles backwards there. What? Oh, it's annoying that I can't jump into them. I should be able to jump into it. Is this going to be... I'm not going to be able to see what I want. Oh, no, I am. And I don't want this one. I'm on remembering. Swap Galley to the front. Another Venomoth. Scream Tail. Will another Corviknight spawn here? No, I think it's a Venomoth now. Corviknight randomly turned into a Venomoth. Who knew? I do need to write you. I think that had the spiky tail. Nope, that's female. I'm still in two minds about doing a full-on form dex with all the male-female differences, rather than just the big ones like Indeedee and Meowstic and that kind of thing. It just depends how much time I feel like I've got, because I've definitely got enough time to do it. Whether I've got other things that I want to do is the question. That's the only way for me to get Braviary fully in camera, is to not see Gallade. Because the camera is clearly tuned for ground Pokemon. No, not even going to try. And it woke up. Let's just start lobbing balls, why not? I feel like Braviary's got a... Okay, fair, thank God. I feel like Braviary's got a low catch rate for some reason. Anno? Nope. And on to... Oh, there's a Corviknight in the background as well. I'm so used to hearing Braviary's cry and just thinking Hisuian Braviary when it takes off. No. Nope. Stay in the ball. I should probably use Yawn. It was pointless me using false swipe on it because I just wouldn't have done anything. And the best I can do is Yawn it and it'll fall asleep next turn. No. Thank God this keeps failing. Critical. There we go. Didn't even need it to go to sleep. And the boy got to 77. Let's revive Gallade and go after the Corviknight that's behind me. That's hopefully still there. God, yeah, it's there, but it's in the sky. There we go. I just have to jump at it and then let it fly at me. Is it gonna be? Is that the same one from before? The other one was a 56 and female. And is this one? That's male. That'll do. I just love Slitherwing so much. And its future form. Volcarona is definitely one of those Pokemon that's really grown on me. Because I thought it was just kind of dumb when I first found it in black and white. But just now, oh shit, it's just so good. The Firebug, the fact that it was kind of legendary when you first found it, that definitely helps a lot. No. Dio. Tria. Desera. Is Raichu done? And just need to work backwards through the line and get... Oh no, I've got a Pikachu. Oh, because I got Pikachu through a den and also through the event, the one with Fly. Was there something else here that I needed to catch? Was it just a case of trying to respawn Corviknight? Or get this one. And I can't jump at it. Can't get that one either. Well, I can, technically. Oh, Flabébé was the one I was thinking of. Or Floette, whatever the first form is. And Frostmoth is a... Now, Floette. I think this is another one where I have no choice but to have it be itself. Yep, can't change it. It just has to be itself. I do kind of like the fact that it is a white flower one. It is technically the rarest of them, even though they don't feel nearly as rare as in X and Y. Because it took me so long to get the white Floette in X and Y. On top of actually having to breed another one and evolve it to Flabébé, because at least they pass down the flowers when you bred them. And I'm just remembering this is the middle form. Because I always get them mixed up, but then, because I forget the first form rides it. Like the flower's bigger and then it gets bigger than the flower, which is why it picks it up. The white flower Pokemon. What have I run into? Jumpluff, already got you. And I couldn't get away because I'm too slow. Go overnight. I've already got you. Get away. Full restore. Gallade. And give me Frostmoth or give me death. I think this is one that I have to leave. Yeah, 50-50. Sadly, well, I mean, not sadly, you get to stay free. It's a good thing. Who's next? Dex-wise, because I got Corviknight now. I can leave you until the next one. Did I not get Corviknight? Weird. I just wasn't paying enough attention to realise I didn't get Corviknight. Jump at it, let it fly towards me. This one. You did just spawn. Yep, I can get this one. No point false swiping, but I can make it sleepy. Catch some Z's. It's right, who just plods along in the background. Critical. Hey! Way easier than I thought it'd be. First ball for a third ball. Oh, Chansey's next. Okay. This one's going to be interesting. Nope, can't check the map that way. I have to check it this way. Yeah, no worries. I've just been chatting to myself, I'll spare. Very rarely seen, quick to run away. Okay, let's go around Alpha Ronda. I think that's my shot. You haven't missed much. Just looking for Chansey. And then oh, fair enough. Yeah. I have to do the obligatory they want to be talked to before they let you go. I guess let's just do laps of the area. Do I have a Goth Eater? Can't remember. Nope, that's Fido. Okay, I'm catching everything else here, but I am on the lookout mainly for Chansey. And if Bliss is here, it's a bonus. Goth Eater, I definitely think this is one that I have no choice. I make it sound like such a bad thing. Oh, God damn it, there's a 25% chance for it to be male. Which, given there's a chance, I need to go for it. Although it's a pretty common spawn around here, thankfully. Walk around here, do the circle. Meditate, I've got Drifloon, Drifblim. Have I got Toxicity? I don't think I do. And the base form as well. Don't want that one though. Oh, you know I will. Or it might be the one that I just get stupidly lucky and the next one is a male. I do despise spawns in this game though. The fact that the best way to get forms is to just kind of stop for a little bit and let them spawn around you. And if you go running, they'll all be behind you. But no, I caught before. I have to go Theta. Which doesn't really make sense being a male, but then again, Groosh is a guy, so this game's very gender fluid at this point. Rika I'll let them get away with because yeah, it could go either way. But Groosh does definitely strike me as very feminine. Although I feel like the layers on Grusha don't help you be able to like discern anything. Mowbray Model, I feel like it did. Can I get this Hunchcrop? Yeah. It's just because they've went so heavy in this game, it's frustrating because I'm kind of not used to it. Like, I'm still using my default assumptions when I shouldn't be, and it's more my own frustration with myself. Now I'm expecting it. It doesn't bother me. Fluffy. Other than the absolute sexist side of me. Yep. That's exactly what I meant by the sexist side of me. The one with the sexist decks. I still can't stop it with Pokemon, but with people in general. Just stop using pronouns. It's like the life hack for everything. I did have a weird one the other day because I was giving references into my new job, and they're like, they pulled me aside. I went, in your references, they use the pronouns like they, them. What are your pronouns? And I had to tell people my pronouns for the first time in my life. And it was odd, but weirdly kind of nice. The fact that that's way more normal. Yeah, that's kind of where I am. Like, I have preferences, but call me whatever the fuck you want. Have I got a Fampy? Yeah. It's one of those, you just accept it. And unless it's someone who you're going to talk to regularly, it's just easiest to just not correct someone sometimes and just kind of get on. Just kind of one of those, these are going to be maybe a minute, like a blip in my life. It's not worth the effort. God damn it, Go-Go. I feel like as much as I haven't read the book, like The Art of Not Giving a Fuck, some of the stuff I feel like I naturally take on anyway. Although it's because a lot of it has been preached from people who have read the book. It was one of those weird early woke examples. Or like woke Bibles, I guess. I also kind of hate the word woke. I'm not realising it as it comes out my mouth, like, oh, I just don't like that word. Swabble Altaria, don't think I've got you. Oh, wait, is that Copperage is there? I need to complete the set before I go for Swabble Altaria. Be a male. No, it's a mother. I can't take the mother away from the children. Freaking Esperanza. I still haven't learned this one's name. Espathra, like Cleopatra, but ESP. Okay. Male. Oh, it's such a good nickname. I don't want to blow out the mic, but I would have fully done the noise. Your ears will be bleeding. Because my mic settings are set that low that if I actually shout, it will peak it. Yeah, I've got Sandy Shocks. If you want to trade at any point, just throw the code in. And just keep catching in the middle. No. Dio. Tria. Cool. Now let's see what this Altaria is. Altaria is... Yeah, anyways. Because I'm just going to keep catching. Or I would keep catching if it would give me the Pokemon that I want. already got a Fluffy. Give me there's 2. And I'm gonna call it's gonna be not this one but the other one. I'm right so far. Wait, what was... Oh, that was a Pokedex. Oh, there's a few. Okay, so check these 2 nearest to me and then I've got to go towards a hill to check the others. Just got to remember these checks because I will double up on one of them. I know it. There's 3. I've still got to get a Klefki as well. Not this one. So I'm already wrong. Let's see how wrong I am. 2 more checks. And keep the one that I'm going to do the other check on in my sights. So I don't forget. And there's 2 Klefkis. Oh, and gave me go. Nope. The hunt goes on. I get this one. Not that one. Maybe you. Yeah, it is you. Gal hit to sleep, so let's just launch balls. Hey, just in time for me to catch this. Okay, sweet, I'll jump on now. Feel like a nice little gap. Pokeball, right? Oh, not surprised, right? Back up. Menu. There we go. It's a bit of a shy menu. You've got to call it out before it actually appears. Yeah. If you ever go quiet for a bit, just start shouting your name. Yeah, anyways. It was right in front of me, so it was like minimal effort. Ooh. Photosynthesis. Don't actually know what that ability does. Photosynthesis. Its ability is an ability introduced in Gen. Thanks, Bulbapedia. It's the signature ability of the ancient product. Okay, cool. When a Pokemon with photosynthesis is in harsh sunlight or is holding booster energy, its highest stat other than HP is increased by 30% or 50% if speed is the highest stat. Oh, that's quite cool. And I didn't realise. Oh, nice. I'll use that for breathing down. I'll have a 6 IV Ditto that gives stats. And then I'll have me Masuda Method Ditto, which I'll probably not really use, to be honest. I'm assuming they're all from like raids. So many Gothita. And then I run straight into it. Sinisty. I'm not being too precious with the ones I'm catching now. I'm going to be a bit more precious when it comes to prepping my living decks to throw into home. Oh, nice. I mean, I can tell it apart from the others. Oh, no, I ran into the same Sinistea. I hate how small these Sinistea are. I feel like I've checked these already. Clef key I've just got. It has just gone 11. I've just spotted the time now. So I think this... I'll probably catch one more thing and then pop off for the night. Because I still have to be conscious for work. I might just continue playing in bed for a little bit before I go to sleep. Hey, as I say it, thank God, it's a sign. As I'm about to get ready to go to sleep, Galate's already there. 25%. I was going to say my ass, but it's actually pretty close. It's only slightly over odds. And I've still got to do it for Gothitelle and Gothorita and whatever the small one is. And no. Nope. Gothita, Gothorita, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Oh, because Gothorita, I was thinking Gothita was the second form, and I'm catching now. Gothorita. 2. No. Is Galade still asleep? Probably. But if I use a move now, will it wake up? Nope. So one weird thing I've learned is it's the amount of times you use a move, not just the amount of turns that go by. Which I feel like it should be the turns that go by. He's awake. Send Gothorita to sleep. More reverse on our bitch. And never mind, it just popped straight out the bowl. Eh, no. Nope. This is cool. I feel like I do need for this one to use false swipes. I'm always just... It's... Because Galade isn't 100 like my other one. So it doesn't do... Like, knock it straight to 1 health. So it feels kind of pointless. I might just have to do raid dens outside of this as well. Get him to level 100 so he can just be a catcher machine. Come on, stay in the ball. It's Gabite all over again. That took like, what, 25 Pokeballs? Yeah, that's right, just call it out. Every time. So close to level 58. And let's see if I've got the others. Probably not. Nope. The only one I've got is that line. Not even seen them. Sweet. I think that's me done at least the streaming tonight. I'm not going to make any promises. I'll hop on at some point. And... I can't leave you with a normal ending. Can't be. It's always going to be awkward. I've always got to say one too many things before I go. So I'll catch you in a little bit at some point through the week and gradually fade out.